With most international borders still closed to tourists, locals are starting to flock to domestic travel sites.
People want to travel. One of the first things people want to do when a lockdown situation is lifted or some type of travel restriction is eliminated, the first thing they want to do is travel. As soon as people felt it was safe enough to just go local travel, they did it.
COVID has also made room for the rise of a different kind of travel accommodation.
Many people said they wanted to go to what we call alternative accommodations. That means not going to a hotel with a big lobby with lots of people and an elevator where you're concerned how many people in the elevator. You wanted to go to a home or a villa or something where only you and your family were there. And that is what we've seen. So it's local, it's domestic, and it's a higher number of people choosing a home rather than a hotel. And the great thing about our site, the Booking.com site, is we have the largest availability of both types of accommodations. We've got that alternative accommodations, huge number, and we also have the largest amount of hotels. It's a great advantage.
So essentially you're in both worlds.
Absolutely.
But even as lockdowns are lifted and hotels reopened, Glenn Fogel has to navigate an increasingly fractured world. Before the pandemic, you've made some aggressive moves into China. You've invested in Ctrip, a Chinese online travel agency, consumer platform Meituan Tianping, and Chinese ride-hailing app Didi. Has the escalating geopolitical tensions made you cautious about the Chinese market?
Well, it's made me sad. It's made me sad that there is such discord and animosity among different people. And it's not, let's face it, it's not just China, the U.S. You see this concept of nationalism and protecting one's own data or one's own part of cyberspace, breaking up the internet, essentially, it's a splinter net. It's fracturing things throughout the industry. For example, you may have seen the other day where Ireland came out with a rule, their data privacy person saying Facebook should no longer send their data over to the United States. These type of things, it makes it so much harder to have a connected world. And the costs, of course, go way up. And it just makes it more difficult to operate what we do, which is bring people together. Now, look, we follow the rules. Whatever the laws are, we will follow them, of course. But what we'd really like is people to understand the benefits that comes from one unified internet, in which case you can absolutely smoothly be able to use any application anywhere and not have to worry about, well, my app works in my country, but is it going to work in that country or not? That just destroys the whole greatness of the internet, which was supposed to connect everybody. Instead, if it ends up with just national, everybody has their own internet within their own country, that's not helpful.